You guys, pick a team. Jaden. We're practicing for a big game that's going to come up on the first day of November. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to be the best, and I am really excited for it.
Haley Granger is a 10th grader at Del Norte High School. She's one of the many students participating in a new unified physical education class.
When I first got here, it was a little bit rough for me.
Granger says she was struggling to make new friends after moving to San Diego from Canada.
To be honest, these classes, they're really the best. I got to meet new people here, and they seem to really like me very much.
It's called the Unified Champion Schools program. It was designed by Special Olympics Southern California. Lynn Allen directs their special programs.
So our Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools program is our program that we're doing in all of the schools to promote acceptance, inclusion. It's where we have our athletes with intellectual disabilities or their students, and they're partnered with their peers without intellectual disabilities.
94% of participating schools report a reduction in bullying, teasing, and use of offensive language.
There's a stigma, people don't know how to interact with athletes with autism or, with Down syndrome, and they're kind of just sitting there by themselves.
Studies show children with disabilities are nearly 5 times less likely to participate in physical activity compared to children without disabilities.
And there's always that curiosity factor too, so I think this kind of breaks down those barriers in those students without disabilities. See that they can do everything that the typical students can do.
1, 2, 3. Unified!
Ashley Sparks is a senior. She says the class has changed her perspective.
I think it definitely has given me a lot more awareness of there's just so many different people, and there's different ways you can accommodate to certain students, and I think it's been really great to work with them and just get to know everyone's personalities.
The disabilities vary. Some students have aids to help them physically or with processing, but all students are encouraged to support each other on the field. Coach Susan Milanovich says more schools should consider the program.
I've taught adaptive PE before, but this is completely different, and it's also both sets of kids, the kids with disabilities and the kids without, they have grown so much just even in this first 8 weeks.
The program started with Poway and Del Norte high schools. The district recently committed to implementing the program across all grade levels, starting with high schools. Program leaders say this approach will build a culture of inclusion from the start.
Defense, Hawks! Defense! Let's go!
At their first official soccer game, students from Del Norte and Poway high schools have their moment in the spotlight. Complete with fans, cheerleaders, and plenty of school spirit.
Come on, Nighthawks! And that's kind of my goal too, is to make them feel like the other kids do when they go to an away game or they host a game here. They deserve to feel that exact same way as our football team or our volleyball team.
For these students, the real win isn't on the scoreboard. It's in the friendships, acceptance, and inclusion they built together today.
Come on, Claire Bear, you gotta run. I believe in you. And thought I had it in me, but hey, here I am. Thanks to all the teachers and the classmates that do for me, I'm kind of very grateful. I'm glad to call these people my friends.
Heidi DeMarco, KPBS News.